So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you, always.
Deontay Wilder. David.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Tom. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other. Because no one dare do anything out of it.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. And down goes Wilder. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man.
But you got complacent. The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and
Here. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking for that one shot.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab.
Fight it out. Go out there and finish it. You were thinking...
That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back into the fight. You're much better than...
Forget the jab. And don't get carried away. Think about your defense on the end of all
back together. And go out there and put it back on him this round. Get out there and...
Two straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Now do it.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
It's a tough fight.
And there's the bell to start round 2. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything. Full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very...
Oh my God, Johnny! Adelaide rocked! It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Just missed with that hook. And not throwing a lazy jab in this fight, will get knocked out. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. We'll keep an eye on this slugger, as you know. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, my word. Adelaide in some serious trouble. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. He is down. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there.
David Adelaide couldn't take any more, and down he goes. Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
That uppercut misses. Oh, Wilder just got clipped, and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. How is this fight still continuing? I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Got to look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind him.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I don't know who's got the advantage here after both men tasted the canvas in that round.
Absolutely crazy.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Good man. That's it.
Get on the pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence. Stop it.
Slow. Just keep them on the other end of that jab, and you get your...
This fight there. Come on, you're getting back into this. You're betting this kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind the jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
landing your power shots. Good work. And don't forget the jab. And don't give... What?
There's the bell for round 4. How do you score the last round, Johnny, as both of these fighters went to the canvas?
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They got to think like a goldfish. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. The straight right just misses. This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first. And that was a heavyweight shot that put Big D down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me your blood.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Both men step back for just a moment. Straight right just misses. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
There's the bell to start round 5. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Now going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
It's obvious who the bigger, stronger fighter is. Let's see if they use it to their advantage.
You cannot beat a good old-fashioned long jab. Nobody can get past that.
That big hook doesn't land. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.